Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. As I said, in a different room for a little bit. I'm actually going to be getting back home this week, so we'll be back to a normal looking place pretty soon here. And excuse me if you see this shit right here. I got a little cold sore, so just trying to deal with that for the time being. But um, I want to talk about something that we kind of addressed it already on this channel. The whole bros thing about the marketing that was kind of bullshit. Let me move over here. All that trash over there. Um, yeah, the whole bros thing. Yeah, yeah. Um, so Bros failed. It didn't do well at the box office. It brought in like something like $4 million, something like that. Um, and Billy's response online to why the movie failed is because of homophobes, straight people. That's the reason why the movie apparently flopped. Um, there are many reasons for it flopping, um, it brings up a good topic for today, which is what it means to be a moviegoer. The idea of being a moviegoer, and what kind of movies do people go see generally. And within that, addressing why Bros flopped. Um, and it's pretty simple. Um, so for a lot of people, when they go see movies nowadays, um, they they typically have a very narrow way of seeing films. They don't go see a wide variety of movies. They're not gonna go see the fucking indie movies and all this other shit. They're just not gonna do that, um, because that's not appealing to them. And there's like people go to a movie theater. I'm talking about a general audience member. For me, I'll go see whatever. But for a general audience member, what they want to see is some pizzazz. They want to see something flashy and big and kaboom. Like big visuals and all that sort of shit. Um, so there's like people are not going to go see. People are not going to go see. What was it? Vortex, which I thought was the best movie of the year so far. No one was gonna go see that because it's small, it's slow, and it takes its fucking time, and it's not all bing bow and pow. Um, which is why films such as Marvel movies and a lot of times horror films usually get a lot of traction and usually get a lot of money because they are very flashy, they're very uh, visually appealing to audience members, and also the stories in general. Um, uh, the type of narratives that these movies present, within the superhero genres and the horror films, um, they are more comforting for audiences because they're stories that they have been attached to for years, and they are stories that people like. Because the sad truth about a moviegoer is that they never want to feel challenged. And that's the sad thing about the movie theater experience now is that we're catering to the mass majority that just wishes to feel comfortable and not necessarily feel a sense of challenge or a sense of like like, oh shit, like what's like this movie is really going in certain places that I didn't expect. Like when I saw the Silent Twins, like I'm kind of mixed on that movie, but I gave that movie a hell of a lot more credit than I did with like Pearl or The Woman King, because that movie gave me a sense of challenge. It felt like there was, you know, uh, it felt like I actually had to really concentrate and actually, really pay attention. Whereas Pearl and The Woman King, I literally can just, sit back, relax, not really pay attention because the movie is not really trying too hard. You know, it's not trying to um, or not. Sorry, the movies are not really trying to. What's the word I'm looking for? Like those stories are familiar to me. I'll put it that way. Those stories are very familiar to me. The Silent Twins presents a narrative and a certain visual presentation that is more unique. And that's why films like Pearl and The Woman King get more traction and get more attention than something like the Silent Twins because it is a more familiar ground. It is a more comforting terrain for you know for moviegoers to explore. Um, so so that's kind of the basis of that. So that's like basically the foundation of what a moviegoer is. They're very very naive, and they prefer to go to narratives that give them a sense of comfort because they have watched these stories play out before. So so that's why they go eventually. That's why they usually go to superhero movies or to horror films, um, that sort of thing. Um, so that's the mindset of a moviegoer. They are not going to pay a ticket for the Silent Twins. They're going to pay a ticket for something like Pearl or The Woman King um, because those stories they have already seen before, and they'd rather play in their own stew versus going outside that and tasting something new. So it's a sad truth, but that's just how it is. And also, it has to be flashy and colorful and all this sort of stuff. Um, so, um, so when it comes to Bros, it's pretty simple. I mean, we had a movie come out called Smile, which, by the way, that concept looked so ridiculous. It's basically Truth or Dare without the Truth or Dare element. At least that's what I saw. Um, the movie apparently got good reviews, and let's really pay attention to, or really look at like what's going on here. Smile comes out, and Bros, comes out. Smile is a horror film, right? So it already has that advantage. It's a horror film. We've talked about Bros before, what genre it sits in. It's a rom com. Rom coms have been dead for years. Okay, nobody goes to the theater to watch a rom com anymore. Nobody does that. Nobody will do that because it's not appealing. You know, even I like personally like I didn't care for Bros anyway. I just thought it looked whatever, but um, but general audience members, as I just said, they want to see something that they basically want to go on a roller coaster ride. They want to feel like that they're going on some kind of theme park attraction. Yes, I'm using the Scorsese example, but it's a valid example. Um, like most audiences want to feel that way. They don't want to feel like that they're being taught something or being having thought provoking questions thrown at them or anything like that. They want to just sit back and enjoy the fucking ride, and that's why they went to watch Smile because Smile is playing in a genre that most people are attracted to, and obviously it's using some kind of means like some kind of concept, which in my opinion it's just whatever. Um, like it's that and the reviews. Yeah, that's why it got the money it got, and also it's October. It's October. It's the Halloween season. What movie do you expect people to see that weekend? Do you expect them to go watch the gay rom com or do you expect them to watch the horror film? Of course they're going to watch the horror film. It's just within season, it's within tradition. So, um, so it's also extremely comforting, Um, so it's just funny to me because the whole point of this video is to address also Billy's stupid fucking comments online when it came to why Bros apparently failed. Apparently it's because of straight people and homophobes, whatever. Um, according to Billy, which I'm not surprised that Billy said something like this because he already made some shit about the movie online with Twitter. He was just like, "Oh well, I thought we made a great fucking movie, and I thought this and that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I maybe you did make a great movie. Doesn't change the fact that the movie performed badly. That's what people are trying to tell you. That they're not saying the movie's shit, right? They're just saying that the movie flopped, And there are many many reasons for it. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's straight people or homophobes, whatever. I didn't see Bros because I thought it just looked like whatever, I didn't care for it. Um, and that and I'm bi, so like what I mean, like so I like. Are you going to attack people like me now, who like people who are in within the community, Because I'm pretty sure there's a shit ton of people within the community who did not watch the fucking movie, you know? And the reason why is because, as I said, like many times, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. Rom-coms are fucking dead. They are dead. They have never. I don't have name a rom-com in the past like 10 years that made a shit ton of money that everyone loved. Yeah, I can't find one either. So, um, because the reality is that moviegoers are very uh, they're very naive, and they're very um, like they crave comfortable feelings than they do challenges. They don't want that anymore, and I personally look for that more than I do the being comfortable in the movie theater, because I seek out narratives that provoke certain questions and unique concepts. I don't want to just watch something that is familiar, because it's just boring. For other people, they look at it as like, I get it, it's escapism in that respect, but I want to be, um, I want to be challenged. I want to see certain things that I had not thought of previously or have not seen previously. Moviegoers just want that. They want stuff that they've seen before, because apparently we don't. Apparently people don't want to be challenged. So I get it, but it's not my. It's not my version of the movie going experience. But I understand that that is the general audience view, and that is the general moviegoer mindset. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope I articulated my thoughts correctly. I literally just woke up, so if I didn't articulate it correctly, basically what I'm saying is that moviegoers prefer certain types of films, the films that make them very comfortable, the flashy type of movies, or the obvious, the usual suspects. They don't want to be challenged. And Billy, uh, your movie is in within a genre that no one gives a shit about. So, yeah, that's just the nature of it. So, also there was no big stars in your movie too. So, yeah, so because only a handful of people really know who Billy Eichner is. Because I don't fucking know. I mean, I only know him for The Lion King. So yeah. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope again I articulated my thoughts well enough. If not, sorry. But you guys let me know your thoughts. If you are a moviegoer, again, an actual general moviegoer, not a hardcore movie fan, does it sound correct? Do you guys just prefer superhero movies and horror films? Big flashy, big roller coaster theme park type shit. Is that your cup of tea usually when you go to movie theater? Or do you like to watch other movies? Like, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video, whatever that may be. I might have an idea actually of what it could be, but we'll see. But thank you guys for watching, and until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.